Only come out at night.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I've created this look for you guys. It's a sort of dramatic yet natural glam look. It's the sort of makeup that I'd wear if I was going into town, going shopping, or if I was going to work. This is a sort of similar look that I'd wear. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer, and the reason why I'm using this primer is purely for the glow factor. I really want my skin to be super glowy and dewy and really fresh looking. So I'm just going to start rubbing this into my face and just waiting for it to settle, ready for my foundation. Okay, so for my foundation I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation, and I'm just applying this with the little paddle brush. I am using this foundation purely because of its full coverage, although when I do wear it, it doesn't feel cakey and it doesn't feel thick and heavy on my face, and that's what I really like about this foundation. So I'm getting that heavy coverage but not the heavy feel. And then I'm just going in with my Real Techniques sponge. This is one of the new ones, and I'm just going to pounce that out and just blend it in down to my neck and across my face. But I really like this sponge. I've been trying it out quite a lot recently, and yeah, I'm getting along well with it. I am going to take that little paddle brush that I applied my foundation with and just go around my brows, purely because I did my brows beforehand. And then I'm going to take my favourite concealer, which is the MAC Select Cover Up, and one of the Real Techniques micro sponges, and just pounce that out underneath my eyes really gently. So then I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder and just setting underneath my eyes and across the mobile lid before everything starts to crease. Then I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and just set the rest of my face, ready for my bronzer. Then I'm taking my Hoola bronzer from just one of the Benefit Christmas palettes. I'm just using that to contour and just warm up my cheeks slightly. Okay, so then I'm just going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Global Glow. And this is just going to add a little bit more warmth to my cheeks. And it's also got a bit of a sheen to it. So again, it's going to make my skin look really glowy and dewy. Okay, so then I'm going to be taking my Zoeva angled brush and I'm just contouring my nose slightly with that same Hoola bronzer we used on the cheeks. And so for eyes today, we're going to be using the Balm Nude Tude palette. And this is one of my favourite palettes purely because it's so simple. Although you can create so many really good looks out of it. And I'm just taking the lightest brown shade from the lower half of the palette. And I'm just blending that through my crease. And I'll be adding more depth as we go along. Okay, so I'm just going to take that exact same colour underneath my lower lash line. And that's just to add a little bit more depth and just to bring the whole eye shape together. And again, I'm just taking that exact same colour as before on my outer V to give my eyes a more almond shape. So then I'm taking one of my favourite MAC eyeshadows of all time, and it's in the shade Rule. It is such a beautiful colour, and it's just going to be warming up my eyes a little tiny bit more, as that brown from the Balm palette isn't so warm. It's more of a neutral brown. So I'm just blending that through just over top just to give it a tiny bit more. Okay, so for my winged eyeliner, I'm going to be taking my Collection Fast Stroke Liquid Liner, and this is one of my favourites purely because it doesn't crumble on my eyes and it does last a long time. I've never had any problems with smudging or anything, and it's just really super black. Okay, so I'm doing the exact same thing on the other eye and then going back to my Nude Tude palette and taking the darkest brown in the palette and again, just defining my outer V. So my eyeshadow isn't so stark. I'm going to be taking that that dark brown that we've used previously and then going in with a bigger fluffy brush just to keep it really, really well blended. I'm then going to take that lightest shade from the Balm palette. I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner with this. It is so, so perfect for your brow bone highlight, especially if you like a really dramatic brow bone highlight, because it's so, so shiny and so, so shimmery, and it really does brighten up the inner corner. I love it. Okay, so for my mascara, I'm going to be taking my Benefit They're Real mascara, and I've just got back into this because I haven't used it for ages and I forgot how much I loved it. It's such a brilliant mascara. So I'm just coating my lashes and I'm then going to be putting on my false lashes, so this is just going to help them stick that tiny little bit more. Okay, so for my lashes I'm using Vegas from Whiplashed, and these ones are my favourite and have been for quite a while now. And then for my lips, I'm going to be taking my Rimmel lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. The reason why I love this lip liner is because it's very similar to MAC Strip Down, but I feel like this has got a very, very creamy texture, a little bit more creamy than the Strip Down from MAC. But yeah, this has been my favourite for the past couple of weeks and I absolutely love it. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using Honey Love from MAC. It does come off as quite a brown shade on here, but it's just a very neutral, nudie, pinky brown shade. But I've just applied that with a little lip brush, and then I'm going to go back in with the bullet just over top. Okay, so my favourite part of the video, I'm taking my Laura Geller Gilded Highlighting Balm. It's very similar to the What's Up by Benefit. And then over top of that, I'm taking my Laura Geller Gilded Honey, which is just a very pure gold highlighter. And this combination works amazing. I absolutely love it. And then for the extra little pop, I'm taking this New Look Pure Colour eyeshadow, which is just a very white gold, and I'm just placing that over top for a little extra beam. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video.